Your network is your net worth. Being well-informed gives you a real edge in the interview process, and it can really help with career advancement.
Most pilots don't understand what career opportunities are available in the world of aviation. They're making career decisions based on advice from friends or posts on internet forums, meaning they are taking huge risks with their livelihood without having all the details. This podcast was created to help you understand the aviation industry so you can find your dream job. Let's get ready for Pushback. Here's your host and my dad, Nick Fialka.
Hey, pilot, welcome back to Ready for Pushback. I'm Nick Fialka, and it's a solo show, and we are talking today about the fact that you are in a race, and you are working hard and trying every single day to win this race. And do you know who you are in a race with? Nobody, just you. Because you made the decision to become a professional pilot, a career that most people don't choose. And it's not because it's easy, it's because it's a calling. And it's a testament to your passion in aviation. It's your dedication. You want to master the skies and you want to achieve your dreams. You have this dream. At some point, you became infatuated with flying and you thought it was the coolest thing in the whole freaking world. Most people don't get a job because they think it's the coolest thing in the whole freaking world. Most people get a job because they got to pay for their college loan. But right now, you're navigating this journey and it can feel really, really treacherous every single day. There's some new email out there talking about a furlough or a hiring stop or a stupid contract in order to get hired. It can feel really, really defeating, especially if you're friends with people that have slightly more hours and just got in that door under the gun. It can be really frustrating and you can be in a really bad spot. But you are in a race by yourself. You're navigating this journey. You are navigating it. And I want you to remember one fundamental truth is that when you are in a race by yourself, it's your journey, it's your dream, it's your goals, it's your unique path. It's nobody else's. It's just you. No matter what, it's just you. And so all you can do is be as good as you can possibly be and put yourself in those positions where you can be successful. You have to focus on yourself. You have to focus on your progress. You have to focus on growing. You have to focus on your achievements, how you're going to differentiate yourself, how you are not just like every other pilot out there. Don't be concerned about what path somebody else is on because they have different opportunities and they hit different milestones at different times. And they achieve different things, and they are not you. Everyone's journey is different, and comparing yourself to others, it will only distract you from achieving your goals. Your life more difficult. It will only add more stress. It will only be more miserable. It's easy to feel disheartened when you see somebody else advancing or receiving a job offer or moving ahead in their careers, and you feel like you're stuck. You might start to think that there are no more opportunities out there for you and that the hiring market is saturated and that your chances are dwindling. But I'll tell you what, there's a spot for you. There is a great opportunity in front of you and you just keep going. You keep trucking because it will happen. And how does it happen? How does it happen? The ones that get the chances are hungry. And they go find a way to make opportunities happen for themselves. You have to differentiate yourself. You have to find a way to be different. Get different experiences. Get something interesting, something cool to talk about that's way different. Get your resume. Fantastic. Don't just go out there and throw something on paper. Like really spend some time and drill down on it and make it better. But start investing in yourself. If you invest in yourself, you will make yourself more diverse. You will make yourself more adaptable. You'll make yourself more valuable. And I've been thinking about ways that you can invest in yourself, right? Continuous learning, always looking for something next to do, the next thing that you can develop, the next certificate that you can get, the next different thing. Because if you stop learning, you'll stagnate, and you don't want that. Get the endorsements, get the ratings, get what you can. I don't care if it's an instrument rating or a multi-engine rating or a CFI or whatever it is. Everything you do adds to your skill sets, and it makes you a more versatile pilot. And that is so important. So continuous learning. The next thing I want you to think about is your networking. Your network is your net worth. Are you in some town that has an airport and you have never been to that airport? Then you need to go to that airport. You need to go to that FBO. You need to talk to people. You need to see if you can take out the trash. You need to see if you can wash some planes. You need to see, just do something. Get involved. Go volunteer. Look and see if there are any outings, any air shows, whatever it is. Find ways to get involved in your local community in aviation. That will pay off boatloads. That is just so valuable. Keep that networking going bigger and better throughout the industry. Go to conferences. If you get the chance, go to OBAP, go to RTAG, go to LPA, go to all of them. They may not be hiring right now, but they'll get to know you. And all it takes is one opportunity, one chance, and you could have a great turning point in your life. You could run into that person. I'll never forget when I was at RTAG 2 years ago, a guy was waiting on his car from the valet, and he was standing next to one of the chief pilots at a major airline, and he ended up getting called in for an interview, even though he went to the entire RTAG convention and was basically leaving empty-handed, as he thought. But when he was going to the valet, he just had a serendipitous meeting, and it just happened for him. It was really a beautiful story. That right there is just the power of networking. It can open doors that you didn't even know could be opened. And you may not have found those doors without networking. So just go out there, get uncomfortable. If you're not a people person, too bad. You got to talk to people to get a job. If you don't want to talk to people, go work in tech. Like, that is literally how it goes. The next one you're already doing, you're staying informed. You're listening to me. You're listening to hopefully other shows too, and getting a good look at this industry, doing the industry research, not just whatever pops up on some news channel, but really what's happening. Dive deep, understand what's happening. Think about the trends. Think about the earnings calls. When are the earnings calls coming up? What is interesting to you? What new technologies are out there? What is the FAA talking about? What regulations are they thinking about? What's the future of aviation going to look like? What's the single pilot bullcrap we keep hearing about? Being well informed gives you a real edge in the interview process, and it can really help with career advancement. So I highly recommend staying informed. All right, so here you go. Continuous learning we started with. Networking was 2. 3 was staying informed. 4 is develop some soft skills. All right, you've got your technical skills. You need to work on those other things like communicating better, doing more with leadership and teamwork. What can you do to give more and to put yourself out there, and also find a place where you can find value? And if you can find some place like that, maybe you want to try out Civil Air Patrol or something like that. You know, the great opportunity for leadership, great opportunity for getting out of your comfort zone and going to do things to help develop interpersonal skills. All of that is so important, because those are things that are intangibles that it won't help you get the nod unless you're in front of the person, but it can seal the deal wholeheartedly if you have a lot of great soft skills. So here we are, continuous learning, networking, staying informed, develop soft skills. And what's the next one? Physical fitness, y'all. Getting out there, getting your heartbeat up, getting yourself working out, getting those endorphins going. Maintaining your physical health helps maintain your mental health, especially when it's tough, especially if you're in a weird spot and you're trying to get a job and you feel like everybody's against you. You need to take an hour and you need to go get your heart rate up, because those endorphins really help your mental health, and they really help you focus all in all, you're a better person. Get that regular exercise. Have a good diet. Just do it. Don't eat the first class meals. All of y'all. Your mental wellness will help you stay sharp, and it will help you continue, and it will help make you a better person. And so all of that together creates flexibility, right? And flexibility is where we are. That's the cornerstone of success in the aviation industry. Whether you have the chance to move or change aircraft or whatever, flexibility is it. The ability to adapt to changing circumstances and to be open to new opportunities and to remain resilient in the face of challenges, that is the thing that will set you apart. And flexibility means being willing to relocate if you need to, being open to a different type of flying job than you were thinking about, being prepared to take a role that maybe you weren't planning on taking just 6-8 months ago. It may not have been part of your original plan, but guess what? It's the plan now, and let's go. Your journey to becoming that professional pilot, it's a testament to your passion, to your dedication, and to your resilience, all right? Just remember all of this, that you are the only one in this race, and it is all about you, and only one person cares about you, and that is you. Make yourself flexible and adaptable. The skies are vast and the possibilities are endless out there, all right? Your dream of becoming a professional pilot, it's still within reach. Even when things look bad, those people that keep making themselves better, 1% at a time, every single day, they're racing harder than anybody else. And your number will come up and your career will be excellent. It may not be what you're expecting, but it will be excellent. And if you remember you're in a race by yourself, you'll always win. All right, pilots, that's a wrap on this episode. And I know what you're thinking. You need to make yourself a little bit better. So how do you make yourself a little bit better? You tighten up your resume. So here's what I want you to do. Go over to my website, spitfireelite.com/podcast, and you can download my free resume template. It is literally my resume that you can download and you can put your own skill sets in. It is tight, it is organized, and it's the perfect pilot resume. It's just something I like to do for the pilot group, and it is free to you. So go over there, spitfireelite.com/podcast, and download your free resume template. While you're over there, look at all the services that we offer. Lots of great interview prep, lots of great application review. Everything you need to be a professional pilot is right there at my website, spitfireelite.com/podcast. Thanks, and I'll see you on the next episode.